Okay, so yes, I got my CGC submission back from November. You want to see how I did? Stick around. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, family. I think I actually forgot to say welcome back, family in my last video. That's how excited I was about this. So I'm going to be doing a quick little intro here and showing that the box is completely sealed. I have not opened anything, which, as anybody who has submitted to CGC knows, that you can still see the grades once they've shipped them by clicking on the link in the on the app. And I have not done that. That's why I'm like so anxiety, because I have no idea what's inside here. Anybody who's seen my prior CGC unboxing videos knows I've got issues when it comes to grading. Okay, I'm not very good at it, or I messed up, or I missed stuff, and I don't know. So this time I did a pre-screening. I predicted grades, and I'm going to run through all the grades right now. I'm going to say them. Shuri number 1, second print, I was predicting a 9.6. Shuri number 2, second print, I was predicting a 9.4 to 9.6. We only find them when they're dead. The variant, I was predicting a 9.6. We only find them when they're dead, number 1. Regular, 9.6. Something is killing the children, number 1. The variant, not one of these two, the other variant, the orangish one. I was predicting a 9.6. Secret Empire number 2, I was expecting a 9.6. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 1, I was expecting a 9.2. Iron Man number 9, first full appearance of Riri Williams, I was hoping for a 9.4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 110, the retailer incentive, I was hoping for a 9.6. The Boys, Dear Becky number 1, hoping for a 9.6. Now the reason I've been so messed up by prior gradings, I don't like to put in, say I'm predicting 9.8. Okay, because it just doesn't work out for me. So I'm just, any book that I say a 9.6, I'm actually hoping it has a chance to get to the 9.8. Now, my goal for the submission is, remember that a goal is not something you necessarily can achieve. When a baseball player steps to the plate, their goal is to get a hit every time. They don't do that. If they get 3 out of 10, they go to the Hall of Fame. I've said exactly the same words when I did the pre-screening of this. I'm going to say this again, though. My goal is to have, out of these 10 books, 4 9.8s, 3 9.6s, 2 9.4s, and 1 9.2. Nothing lower than a 9.2. These are books that I pressed myself. Clean-wise, all I did was just take a jeweler's cloth and make sure there were no dust, dirt, or fingerprints on it. I did not do anything to try to clean any dirt off, no cleaning processes. A press and a wipe, basically. If these grades come back the way I expected, then I'll have much more faith in my own pressing techniques. If not, then I'm going to have to go a different route and let somebody else press my books, because obviously I stink. So I'm going to shut this down for now, but for you it'll be a heartbeat, because the next time you're going to see me is when my wife will have these already opened and sticky note covered and arranged whatever order she wants, and I'll still have this list here, and it'll look a little bit different than this. But other than that, just keep those fingers crossed. I got to wait for hours. You got to wait like till... Now, see, I told you it was going to be quick for you. She has no idea what we're talking about right now, but she'll see it on the video. Anyway, guess who's here? I feel like Mr. Rogers, like, let's see who's at the door today, boys and girls. Oh, it's the wife. Quick, tell the hookers to slip out the back. I don't think Mr. Rogers ever said that. More like Pee-wee's Playhouse. So anyway, the box has been opened. The 10 books are prepared with Post-its and painter's tape. Okay. And I was very good. I did not look. I walked around the room like this as she was doing it, because I didn't want to know. I do want to know, but I tried to be good. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to get to the first one. I don't know what order she's going to give them to me.
You want the bags out?
Yeah, bags out. Please. Thank you. Okay, so we have... Okay, so it's going to be Secret Empire number 2. Let me borrow this for a second. Paula to cover Patriot, Hydra Bolt, and Invaders stories. Okay, so where did I have that? Where is it? Okay, so I actually had high hopes on this being a 9.6. I bought this as the set of all 5, and This was actually the best condition of the 5 books, so I had very high hopes on this. And let's get the drum rolling and see how we're going to start this off. Yahoo! 9.8. Okay, now as I said, I was not going to predict any 9.8s, but 9.6 was always with a hope. Because as everybody knows, the difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8 is whether or not the grader had a good night the night before. So yes, 9.8, white page. Awesome. I'm in love with it. Thank you. Cool. That is a very good start. Okay, so I got the first of my goal 4 9.8s. So much better than the last submission start. What did that start with? Like a 4.5?
I don't remember.
Yeah, not good at all. Something is killing the children. The variant cover. Now, like I said, it wasn't the Frizzen cover. It wasn't the regular. It was the orangish one. I said that earlier. That I do love that cover. Actually, I think that's my favorite one too. I just think that the quantity of the printing. This was also one that I thought I said was going to be a 9.6. So
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. 9.8 white page. Hey, you know what this means? I pressed both of these books. All right. Okay, so I'm 20% of the way there. Okay, so I just need 8 more 9.8s. You're doing great. You're such a champ. Isn't she great? She pulls out all these 9.8s. 9.6 and she's fired. I'm just kidding.
This one be it.
Well, if anyone is going to be lower than the 9.8, then I'm fine with it because when I sent these off back in November, the We Only Find Them When They're Dead was a pretty hot book, but it's actually come down in hotness, I guess you'd say. You can pick up the 9.8s pretty readily. Now, this is the variant edition of We Only Find Them When They're Dead #1 by Boom Studios. I wrote this down as another 9.6. 9.8 white page. Hey! Okay. Oh, we're going to wind up with all these. These are cute. You used a combination of both. You weren't kidding when you said that.
I apologize for the glare.
Actually, if you hold it straight at it, it should be pretty good. Because that's what I do with my little stand. Oh, did I show you I got an easel?
Oh, you got an easel.
Yeah,
He wants to be an artist.
Right here, behind you. Behind me.
Huh.
Right, I keep a Star Wars
I saw
book.
that before.
Yeah, well, when I'm pulling out certain books, I put it there so that way I can show the book. Uh-oh. Okay, now this is one of the ones I was really hoping on. This one is one of the ones I'm nervous about. Is Invincible Iron Man #9. First... Yeah, no, that show's very good. First full appearance of Riri Williams. I did not think this one was going to be 9.6. I was hoping for 9.4. It was. I did see imperfections on it. If you go back to the November 16th video, you can see them too. Let's see how off I was on the 9.4. What? Ha! 9.8 white page CGC first full appearance of Riri Williams to go. Where the heck is she? Oh, to go with my #7, which is a CBCS. But that, as everybody knows, is the more important of the 2 books. First cameo, first full. That is freaking awesome. Yes. Is that what you wanted to see, Justin? Is that what you wanted to see? Okay, well, you saw it. Tell Austin to tune in too. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now, this one scares me also. This one I remember seeing, it looked like a color rub on the back. The book itself looked really good, but there were a couple of flaws that I saw. And I said, my initial impression was for 9.6, but then I thought about it and said, no, 9.4. So I said 9.4 to 9.6. And this is not going to be a 9.8. If it is a 9.8,
he's going to have a heart attack.
Then that will be the most valuable book in my collection.
What is it? What do you want?
If it is a 9.8, it's 9.6. Okay. I'm still good with that. There's only 1,000 copies of this. It's the second printing. 9.6. It's still higher than what I thought. I was saying it was going to be a 9.4. Okay. I was hoping. 9.8s, there have been 2 sales of that book. $2,000. $2,000. And I'm like, you got to be nuts. It's very hard to get that one in a 9.8. It's very low population. That's why. This is issue #1. This one is not as in high demand as issue #2 because issue #2 it shows her with the Black Panther costume. But #1, this is also the second printing. It's got the black and white instead of the full color. This one I thought was a little bit better condition than the other one, but I still said 9.6. This one I did have some hopes for. 9.8 white page. Oh, I'm killing it with my pressing. I'm killing it with my pressing. I'm going to be making a pressing video now. Da-da-da. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 9.8s, 1 9.6 so far. I got to start keeping track of this. 5. Whoa. Okay, that's 6 out. Oh. Okay, so this is the other copy, the regular copy of We Only Find Them When They're Dead. Now, just so everybody can see, because if you've watched the prior video, you know that the 200 subscriber is, winner is going to be getting this 9.8. I don't know what that grade is. We're not, I didn't play games. I have this one here. So when we hit 200 subscribers, that is the book that is going to be given away as a, thank you for reaching 200 subscribers.
It shows how much I pay attention. When I put the tape on, I'm like, I don't know what the grade is. I mean, there's tape everywhere, so...
Okay. Well, I'm ready to see what this one is. 9.6. See, I'm going to keep the worst one. Huh. Okay. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping, but I did put that as a 9. Like I said everything was a 9.6. I didn't want to get presumptuous. And it's better to go through life as a pessimist anyway. That's 7 books in, though, and I got 5 and 2. Okay, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 110, The Retailer Incentive. I got this one directly from the store. It looked really good. Is that a... Almost looks like the book is bowed from here. Right here. No, maybe it's just the angle of the light and then the way it was hitting it. From the front, it doesn't look that way. Oh, I can't tell. Hang on a second, please. Oh, that big ass dink is there in that book. That almost looks like it's... No, I think that's in the plastic that holds it in place. Okay. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, I had this one as a 9.6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I did. 9.8 white pages. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 8. Batting 75% on the 9.8s. And the other 2 are 9.6s. I'm really... Yeah, but the only thing is I know I still got my low ones coming. Although one of those low ones was Iron Man number 9. My lowest one, though, was going to be Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, which... Hey, look who's up. Okay, now I had this one at a 9.2. I picked this one up at Battlegrounds up in Calhoun, Georgia. And I believe that they actually listed it as a 9.0. And then I pressed it. I didn't clean it the way everybody thinks of cleaning. I just used the rag to make sure there was no dirt, no fingerprints on it. I didn't do anything to remove any dirt that may be into the paper or anything like that. Just pressed it and wiped it off. And I said a 9.2. So let's see what we got. Holy... Kid might be watching. Shush. 9.6 white page.
My nose is itchy.
Your nose is itchy?
Yes.
Would you like me to pause?
No.
Okay.
We're good.
It's like one of those guys with handcuffs. Scratch my nose, man. Scratch my nose.
Oh.
Mr. Rogers would like to scratch your nose. All right, so there's actually only one book left, right?
Yep, this is it.
And that's going to be the boys' Dear Becky.
The final book.
Do-do-do-do. And I had this one as a 9.6 also, with hopes. And it's a 9.8. Okay, seriously? I think I got my pressing problems out of the way here. Oh, yeah. 7 out of 10, 9.8. The other 3, 9.6s. No 9.2s, no 9.4s. What do you think? Did I do okay? Am I getting better? Are you proud of me? Do I get to be pat on the head? I get to be pat on the head. Yeah, thank you. This is why I had no hair. So anyway, thanks so much for joining us. If you have any comments, suggestions, if there's anything that you want to see, at least now I have a little bit more faith in the next submission, which is in their receiving department. God knows when they're going to start going with it. And I can feel a little bit more confident in the books that I'm sending out and the grading that I'm doing. Thank you again so much for watching. I got to get this thing on the ready way. So like, subscribe, hit notifications, and please share the video. But really, you got to like, because if you don't have to like the video. But if you could just lie and click that little thumbs up, The more thumbs up that we get, the more it trips the algorithm with YouTube, and the more it suggests to other people. The more subscribers I get, the bigger the giveaways will be. So again, it's all in your own best interests. Okay, thanks again so much for joining, and as always, I'm out.
Bye-bye.